give it to you.
Demons, hidden powers, and shocking betrayals are coming. Roomie's world is about to explode, and old friends might not survive.
You have no escape!
What are you gonna do to us?
From now on, you'll be my servants!
Calm down.
Soon it will be all over.
Why do I feel... Ah!
You're not as strong as you thought, Huntrix. Don't even try to resist my power.
Here we are. At you.
And here's where it gets even stranger. Roomie isn't just your average K-pop idol. She's half demon, and that secret almost destroyed her. Watching her navigate friendships while hiding her true self is heartbreaking. You can feel the tension in every glance, every hesitated word. "Why can't you look at me? Why couldn't you love me?" she asks, and it hits. That line isn't just drama, it's raw, the pain of feeling isolated from everyone who should have your back. Seline taught her to suppress her markings, to hide the part of herself that terrified humans and hunters alike. And yet, those powers don't vanish. They simmer beneath the surface. Every performance, every smile, Roomie is balancing her dual identity, fearing betrayal if anyone knew the truth. When her darker side starts bubbling up, you can almost see the internal struggle on her face. And the kicker? She's not alone in this fight, but the pressure of secrets weighs heavier than any stage spotlight. "You have to fight it," a voice whispers. And suddenly, the battle isn't just with demons, it's with herself. Have you ever felt like you couldn't show your real self? That's exactly the tension Roomie carries into the sequel. Just when you thought it was all about Roomie,
I can't. When we lost your mother, I swore to protect all that was left of her. But I never thought that that would be a child like you. Everything I was taught told me you were wrong. But I made a promise.
Seline's story pulls you in deeper. Former Sunlight sister, mentor, surrogate mother. She's the glue holding Roomie's fragile world together. But it's complicated. Seline hid Roomie's markings and maybe even played a hand in the fate of her real parents. That guilt lingers, visible in the way she looks at Roomie, protective but terrified of what she might become. The past haunts her. She's lived through hunting demons, losing friends, and making impossible choices. You can feel its weight in every line, every pause. When Seline confronts Roomie, it's not about punishment. It's fear and love tangled together. And fans are buzzing with theories. Could Seline finally admit the full truth in the sequel, or will her secret spark more betrayal and heartbreak? One thing's for sure, the tension between mother and daughter is palpable, raw, and utterly compelling. Imagine raising someone while fearing the very part of them that makes them unique. That's Seline's reality, and it's only getting messier.
Don't leave! I can still fix
it! But wait, it's about to get way more shocking. Meera isn't just the carefree pop star you think she is. Beneath the glitz and stage lights, she's dealing with real scars. Estranged from her family, feeling abandoned, and pressured to be the perfect K-pop persona, Meera carries a loneliness that creeps into every interaction. In the first film, we caught glimpses of her meltdowns in pajamas, weeping over the near loss of friends, and collapsing from fatigue following tours. And Gimma knew exactly how to use it. She worries that being left behind brings on her vulnerability and of being unworthy, and the sequel might cause her to withdraw from everyone just to safeguard herself. Still, there is heart. Hope comes from seeing Meera connect with Roomie during peaceful times, exchanging true laughter and tears. Her story is so fascinating because of this basic duality, the performer and the human, the shield and the wound. Almost a strain can be felt. Will she let the darkness take her, or will she join with her pals to defend the Hun Moon? Have you ever witnessed someone who is incredibly powerful on stage but quite frail backstage? That is Meera, and her adventure is just starting.
Why can't you look at me? Why couldn't you love me?
I do.
All of me!
And here's where it gets really intense. Zoe. She's not just another member of Huntrix, she's a storm of talent trapped between worlds. Growing up with Korean roots while navigating life in the US left her constantly balancing two cultures. She wants to please everyone, perform perfectly, and never disappoint. But the pressure shows. Her desperate notebook searches, hurried words, and that faint panic before performances all point to it. She freezes before the Idol Awards, trying to write lyrics, heart racing, perspiration on her brow. The first film alludes to it. That's burnout sneaking in, gradually stripping away the delight of performing, not just stress. The way this battle might play out in the sequel makes it intriguing. Roomie and Meera may be the anchors she needs to reconnect with her creativity and recall why she began singing originally. Personal development versus industry and fan expectations is a difficult balance. Seeing her battle it and perhaps eventually accept that imperfection is acceptable will be gut-wrenching, honest, and absolutely vital for the narrative to connect emotionally. Ever thought you had to perform for everyone except yourself? There she is, Zoe. And just as you start to believe all the bad guys are known, here arrives Gimma's successor, the wild card. This is someone the sequel could toy with entirely. A biological heir, a selected demon, or perhaps a master manipulator hiding in plain sight. The options are limitless. The creep element, as a manager, producer, or even another performer, they may fit perfectly into the K-pop scene. Not one would be suspicious. Huntrix could be battling shadows without realizing the true threat is right next to them on stage or backstage. And the betrayal's timing? That is the knockout punch. A perfectly coordinated move could turn followers, celebrities, and even Roomie herself against each other, all while keeping the demon's genuine identity a secret until it's too late. This edition is about conflict, distrust, and the perpetual sense that anyone around you could be concealing something deadly, not just larger wars. With this character, the storytelling possibilities of the sequel take off, keeping viewers guessing at every turn.
Since the day you were born.
The question everyone has been asking right now is, what happened to Roomie's dad? The first movie scarcely mentions him, and it's a planned mystery. Was he killed? Did he live and hide? Or is he lurking in Gimma's domain somewhere? The conjecture itself causes so much strain. Should he live, he might go back to defend Roomie, steering her through conflicts or assisting Huntrix in grasping the extent of her half-demon abilities. His presence, however, might also be divisive. Roomie grew up believing every devil is deadly. Would she put faith in him? Could their get-together create more stress than solutions? Think of the emotional weight. A father who embodies the very darkness and a protector. Roomie has fears inside herself. Seline might not be the only one struggling with harsh truths. This could be the tipping point when past secrets meet the present, therefore pushing Roomie to confront who she truly is and what her family heritage really signifies. Someone you have been taught to fear all your life. Would you trust them? That is the question the sequel might investigate with devastating passion.
I give it to you.
And now, the moment fans have been waiting for, Gino, or Goo. His disappearance at the end of the first film was not a conventional hero's demise. His body fades gently in a burst of golden light rather than being annihilated, almost like he's slipping into another dimension instead of being dead for good. That's a major clue. Even more interesting is the soul transfer to Roomie. Her demonic patterns shine gold, the same color as his across the movie when Goo bestows his essence. That denotes he dwells on the inside of her powers. It is not merely cosmetic embellishment. Some fans wonder if he might come back as a vision or ghost or even be resurrected should the magical treaty binding his soul get broken. Though it is subtle, the filmmakers left breadcrumbs all over. Goo's presence permeates the tale from the vibrant patterns to lingering auditory cues. It is not gone, and that opens up many opportunities for the sequel. A reunion, a power boost for Roomie, or even a plot twist where Goo's essence has its own agenda. Fans, brace yourselves. Goo is far from finished.
In the middle of darkness inside me, you found my heart. And now we can't escape it. We found a way to face it.
The community has been picking up every hint like detectives. Early concept art, cutscenes that didn't make the final edit, and even tiny audio cues like Goo's voice in the outro all point to his potential return. Some fans even claim they've seen his reflection in Roomie's sword during battles. Maybe imagination, maybe not. And then there's the rainbow-colored hand-moon barrier in the final scene, a dramatic departure from the previous golden glow, which seems to carry Goo's signature shades. Interviews with voice actors and the director also keep the door open. Art and Cho, Roomie's voice, hinted at wanting Goo back, and An Hoi, Goo's voice actor, said the magical rules of the universe allow almost anything. Even Netflix and Sony reportedly see him as too popular to leave behind. The character drives engagement, fan art, and merchandise. Every detail, from cutscenes of Roomie and Goo's dates to subtle magical visuals, is a breadcrumb. sequel could finally explore their romance, reunite them in battles, or even create a moral conflict where Roomie questions how much of goo she really carries. Fans are hungry and tips are tempting. The sequel opens the gates just when you believe you have it together. One big curve is her roommate accepting her whole half-demon self, along with Meera and Zoe's individual challenges, abandonment, burnout, and perfectionism. That internal conflict produces an action-packed story as moving as it is. There is then the fresh villain dynamic. Hidden demons infiltrating Huntrix or Gimma's successor. Imagine treachery from within, the pressure of not knowing who to trust, and the ever-present threat hanging over every performance or operation. Combining family secrets, Seline's past decisions, and hints of love with goo gives you a plot ready to have spectators glued to their seats. Every subplot, Roomie's abilities, Meera's isolation, Zoe's creative burnout, secret demons, and Gino's probable return, interlocks to form a rich, suspenseful story. Viewers are questioning friendships, motives, and even the very character of the honeymoon at the finish rather than only what will occur next. Kpop Demon Hunters 2 is an emotional, high-stakes roller coaster ready to start rather than merely a sequel. With secrets revealed, demons returning, and Jinu's fate hanging in the balance, Kpop Demon Hunters, two promises, shocking twists, betrayal, and emotional battles. Who survives, who fights their inner demons, and whose love endures? Drop your theories in the comments, hit like, and subscribe. There's more epic content coming your way.